Welcome, 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 folks. Been a couple days. Didn't realize that was also coming through my speakers. Alright. Guess let's just dive right into it. Hope you guys have been doing well in the couple days that I've been gone. But figured it was about time for me to go and stream some more. So here I am, back with some more Pokemon Scarlet DLC wrap up before Legend ZA, and also a little bit of shiny hunting. Let's go ahead and check out what outbreaks are around. See if there's anything fun to be had. Spoink. The Waddle. I would love Sawaddle. That'd be a pain in the ass, though. Let's check Paldea. That would be painful. Tatsugiri, I don't know. Ooh. We're gonna go hunt Psyduck. I think I said in one of my last streams that Psyduck was actually the very first shiny Pokemon I had ever gotten. So I kinda would like to get Psyduck. Just making a couple adjustments over here. Alright. Let's go, oh, this is a pain in the ass area. Alright, let's go find Psyduck. You know what, let's go to Levincia. That's probably gonna be a little easier. Yeah, that's gonna be easier. Alright. This is kind of one of those big key mark hunts for me. Anything I've had in the past that I no longer have due to whatever reason is gonna be a pretty big hunt. So I'm looking at you, my shiny Litten that I used to have in Pokemon Swords that took me way over odds considering the fact that I had the shiny charm. That will probably be the first starter that I do once we unlock the starters. Oh, I am going in the opposite direction that I need to go. Wish it would stop raining. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. I guess, I willed it into existence there. Alright. Oh. Oh, I still got those Quaxleys in my party. I can hold on to them. That's fine. I can chill with the rest of the gang. Not a big fan of Psyduck, but I just have this attachment to him being my first shiny ever. I also just have an unusual attachment to like any Gen 1 Pokemon. I didn't even really grow up with Kanto, but I like Kanto. My first game was Pokemon. Okay. My first game was Pokemon Blue, but and it was nowhere near launch of that game. It was like probably close to about 8 years after Pokemon Blue had launched. And my cousin had just had it. Younger cousin, mind you, so also not someone that grew up with it. So I don't know how he got it. But he had it. And I wanted to play Pokemon. And I couldn't figure out how to get out of Pallet Town. I was that dumb as a kid. I didn't realize that all I had to do was try to go onto the route. But I really like Kanto nowadays. It's not my favorite region by any stretch of the imagination, because that is definitely without a doubt Unova, because we got 2 banger games back to back. But Kanto holds a special place in my heart. My first Nuzlocke I ever completed was Pokemon Fire Red Omega, and I loved that game. I also like the Let's Go games. They're not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination, but it was just fun going around and exploring a pretty basic game that was set in Kanto. It was just fun. Honestly, having the restriction of only being able to use Kanto Pokemon was fun. Do I wish there was more Pokemon in the game? Yes. But for what it is, I really enjoyed it. It's kind of the same mentality that I have with Exit. Do I wish every Pokemon was there? Of course. But for what it is, I do like it. I do think it's easier to balance competitive this way. I do think it's easier to just put out games at a more consistent rate with higher quality models, because I think that's one thing no one is denying. Scarlet and Violet do have the best quality models out of any Pokemon game. The poses that these models are in still leave a little bit to be desired, because I know some Pokemon still, like, I think it's B-Barrel, unless, no, I'm thinking Legend ZA. But I don't know, just the overall look and feel of these models is the best we've gotten. It means that things can be a little more higher quality on the Pokemon side. But I do still wish we had all those Pokemon, like I was saying before, in like a post-launch sense. Don't give them to us all at first, and you can even still bar off the Pokemon from competitive, but give the rest of them to us to be able to have and use and transfer in our own games when that's available. Though I know that's the whole reason why Pokemon Home exists. I also wish Pokemon Home would get some updates, because that app is jank as hell. Not a big Pokemon Home guy, but kind of have to use it, and if you play as much Pokemon as I do, you kind of have to pay for it, because I have way too many Pokemon to fit in the free version. And with what happened with my last Switch, ain't no way I'm just leaving my Pokemon on the cartridges anymore. Or, well, I guess. Guess they're not on cartridges anymore. But you guys know what I mean. No way I'm leaving them on the save files. Oh, masculine. Oh, no luck so far on this side up. Which is a little disappointing, I would have to say. First outbreak of the day and I ain't getting nothing. Might check and see if there's any decent raids going on. So maybe I can try to get some Urban Mystica. I don't think it's gonna happen because no one does 6-star raids anymore. But it would be nice. Oh wait. Correction. People do 6-star raids. But, I haven't finished the post game, and you have to finish the post game to do that. You know what? That might be an objective of today. I might finish the post game today so that I can get 6-star raids and I can actually see the raids, because I realize that those are the ones that people are doing. It's not that nobody plays this game. Fuck, there's 5,000 people streaming it on Twitch. I'm one of those 5,000 people streaming it on Twitch. But people aren't wasting their time with the lower raids. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. Don't call me out for that. Don't call me out on that. Don't call me out on that. That's disappointing. I'm disappointed in myself. Oh. No wonder I didn't even see the Treasures of Ruin raids. I couldn't access them because there's 6-star raids. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't even see that little guy. Man, I'm gonna be real. I don't know why I still have Quackquival at the front of my party. I really don't like him. I like 90% of the starters. Probably more than that. But there's just 2 of them that I don't like. Like, really don't like. And it's this guy right here. His entire lineage. I don't like it. I don't like Quaxley. I don't like that stupid middle evolution. And I definitely don't like Quackquival. Might be a hot take. I know a lot of people like him, but I just... not a fan. And I also don't like Decidueye. I don't like Dartrix. Rowlet's chill. I can't hate that stupid dapper owl even if I tried. But Dartrix and Decidueye, ooh, I got some problems with them. But every other starter, I actually really like. Even some of the not so great ones. I'm looking at you, my very toxic relationship with Tepig and Emboar and Pignite. I really, really like Tepig. Pignite is still cute in his own way. Emboar's not the best, but I like Gen 5, and Tepig was my first Gen 5 starter, and he is my ride or die. That is it. I also really like Snivy, and I really like Oshawott. There's just not a single Gen 5 starter I dislike. Even if Tepig probably isn't the best. And I'll admit, I can admit my faults. Being a Tepig lover is not one of them. But I'm not going to say that it's also not a fault. Oh, I don't think we're getting Psyduck. That's sad. That's really sad. My boy evades me another day. I'm not gonna complain too much, though. It gives me more stuff to do later on. And also, while I like Psyduck shiny, not the biggest Golduck shiny fan. Golduck is kinda lazy. I know there is more, but like a majority of it is just a darker blue Golduck, which is kind of unfortunate, because I would have loved the color swap, giving Golduck the yellow and Psyduck the blue, but that's not what happens. And it is unfortunate. Ain't nothing in this outbreak. That's just sad. I've gotten terrible luck on stream with these outbreaks. And I know I'm doing them wrong. I'm not gonna deny that. I know I'm doing them wrong. I'm not saving once you get down to the end to hunt. I'm not doing all of that stuff. But man, I really just wish that that a Psyduck would be blue for me without having to do all that stuff. But nothing. Another day, Psyduck. Another day. Well, let's get my my guys out. Let me just go my boxes so that I can deposit some of these Pokemon. And I got my eggs from some really weird spots. Alright. And back here, I guess I'll just put Equiball and Ditto here. And we're busting out the big guns now. Even our old friend Beach Boy. And we're making big guy the lead, and we're going straight for what's her name. Iono. There we go. That's her name. I'm playing a lot of Silent Hill, and I don't have my controls set up like Nintendo controls for other games, so forgive me if I press the wrong buttons. Let's go visit the shoe shop. See if they got any new things. Ooh, they do. Ooh, kinda like those sandals. I'm not gonna buy them, but I kinda like those sandals. Check out the socks here. Oh, I like those. Oh, I like those. I'll probably buy like 7 of them. Now let's get the red. Let's get the black. Let's get the white. Navy goes with a lot. Let's get the navy. I didn't mean to put those on. Let's get purple, I guess. And I'm good now. And let me go take those off now. Yes, let's remove those. Guess I'd like to go with that outfit. Okay, yeah, those just don't go away now. Start customizing my look. Yeah, I think I'm good on all of that. Don't know if there's another clothing store around here. Oh, it's not a clothing store. Yeah, it's a picnic. Picnic store. Alright. Oh, nope, I don't want. Alright. Now, I've already gone through the whole main game of Scarlet and Violet before. I do not need to read any of this, so we're just gonna do a speed run going through all of these bosses. I really don't like the fact that they gave her shark teeth. I like Iono, but man, those teeth. Honestly, I think I like most of the gym leaders in... Or, like, gym leaders and important characters in this game. I like them a decent amount, except for the champion. She's just... kinda boring. Doesn't feel like she does a whole lot. Honestly, kinda sad. Because the champions are usually one of the best parts of the games. Like, Leon was, like, the star of the show in Sword and Shield. But gym leader in this game, not great. Oh. Tailwind? Bro's trying to set up on me. Hurricane. Oh. Okay. Yeah, big guy definitely would have died to that. I ain't doing calcs or anything, but I'm pretty sure big guy would have died to that. Nope, I don't need to switch. I really don't know why they felt the need to get rid of both the option of switching off battle animations and switching your battle mode to set or switch. Not only for like a Nuzlocker sense, because I play my fair amount of Nuzlocks. I'll probably end up doing a Nuzlock on stream because I really like Nuzlocks. But just like in a general speed sense, I don't want to have to be asked all these questions. And also, some people just like playing with set because that's how it is in competitive. So I don't know why they don't offer the option anymore. Man, they're really trying to set up on me. I guess I'm just giving all the hot takes this time. Most of them are kind of lukewarm takes. Ayo. Sorry about that. I had an alarm going off. Yeah, I didn't think any of these gym battles would be a challenge again, but boy, is it really just hitting Earthquake for this one, besides Kilowatt Roll. Giving me a tad touch of trouble. But like here, oh, you have Levitate. I forgot about that. Oh, I think I did that the first time I played this game too. Because I've used big guy both times. Oh, well, you don't have a weakness anymore. So I guess I'm just going to go into Mr. President. Because you're still going to go for Dazzling Gleam. Eventually you guys will see the rest of the team. But, more Mr. President sweep. No way, that's Krillin. That's a lie. No, that's super effective. I didn't even look at how much damage it did the first time. Sorry, Mr. President. You know, real talk, I probably should have just brought in Fern. Fern would have done fine. Yeah, I should have just brought in Burning there. Oh well. It is what it is. And that's Iono done. Except this time just in the Festival Jinbei. Instead of one of the 4 base uniforms from the last time. And I really like that bop. It's a really cute haircut. Can't wait to see the character customization options in Legends EA. That game's just gonna be a ton of fun. Kalos was the first game I went like real hard on. It was, well, no. The first game I went real hard on was Pokemon Black, but like it was the first game that I was actively looking into before launch and like keeping track of it. It's the first Pokemon game I ever had on launch, and I've gotten all of them since on launch, minus Ultra Sun and Moon, which are really good games. I really like Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but those ones just didn't feel like enough for me to feel the need to purchase them on launch. And I just decided to be a Christmas kid that year, and I got him. Let's go get Magikarp, hopefully. But I decided to be a Christmas kid that year, and I got it on Christmas that year with a little bit of money I had saved up. Because that was what, 2017? So I would have been 16 at that point. Wild to think about. I was looking for that. Slowpoke. That's a shiny I do want to get. Not that I think if I remember correctly, I don't think his shiny is like anything too wonderful, but that's just the shiny I want. If I'm being real, I want all the shinies, but that's for another day. We already know that I will eventually be going for a shiny Living Dex. Don't like Louisa. Don't like her. Man. Go ahead and put Beach Boy at the front. Go ahead and revive Mr. President. I don't want him just dead. I am very much so a Johto kid, so I would not mind seeing a Golden Magikarp and then a Red Gyarados. I played a lot of Johto. Now, while my first game was not blue, I did for my second game, well, my first game was technically blue, but I didn't actually play it. My second actual game that I played was Pokemon Crystal. And I have so many fond memories of Pokemon Crystal. I played it so much that I was only like 10 when Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out. But I was genuinely excited to revisit Johto because I had already played it and I loved it. Forgot Marini was in this game. But I love Pokemon Crystal. For the longest time, that was my favorite Pokemon game. And I think I might have even said that long after Black and White came out. But no, Black and White are my favorite Pokemon games. they're not, in my opinion, the best Pokemon games, because I think I would genuinely have to give that to the Switch era, even if it's kind of not a fun answer that not a lot of people would agree with. But post-launch, with all the DLC and all the improvements that Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield have gotten, they are simply just the most bang for your buck fun Pokemon games. Also, Legends Arceus. We're not talking about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and for an intro game, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are amazing. It's kind of hard to see through the Magikarp. I would probably give the title of, in my opinion, what the best Pokemon game is. I would probably still give it to Sword and Shield. It might be Scarlet and Violet now with the 3DS. Or 3DS, whoa. 3DS would not run this game. With the Nintendo Switch 2 version. But, I don't know, I just kind of have a special place in my heart for both of these games. The first two Pokemon games to come out well, the first two new generations to come out in my adult life. So they have a special place in my heart. Come on, I gotta get at least a shiny tonight. I'm not gonna be streaming for like 2 hours. Probably only gonna be here like an hour and a half, so I gotta get something. And the rest of the time's gonna be spent doing the post game for this game, and then probably a little bit more of the DLC. I just want a shiny Magikarp. Quit killing Shelter. Definitely less Magikarp now. I'll wait for a couple more to spawn. See if I get lucky. Oh, no, I did get really lucky. Oh, guys, we're totally gonna be able to do this. Nah, we're getting a shiny We're probably getting 2 of them things. Because I can just go into the town if I want to reset things. This is right there. That's gonna be fast and soft resetting anyway. I'll just let my boys spawn again. Alright, we might be here the whole rest of the stream. But if it takes us the whole rest of the stream to find a stupid Magikarp, it takes us the whole rest of the stream. Magikarp. Oh, that's an Arcuda. I think there's still one more tier until I cap out on my shiny odds, so I'm gonna go one more down. Gotta be on the lookout and make sure Arcuda doesn't take out a shiny. Oh, Arcuda, Barrascuda, correction. Beach Boy. Oh boy, Beach Boy. Nothing yet. And he left from the original outbreak. That's what I was looking for. No shiny, no shiny, no shiny. I'll just run around for a little while. Checking out all the Pokemon that aren't shiny. Wash, rinse, and repeat until I find one. Nothing. Okay. Magikarp, Magikarp. No shiny Magikarp. Hold on, what are the odds? Let's double check. Because I know they're good. I know they're real good. Okay. With a mass outbreak. +60 defeated or captured. And with the shiny charm, it's 1 in 819.60. With the meal power 3. So if I had shiny meal power. So 1 in 800 is still a pretty, essentially 1 in 800. That's still pretty good odds. Kind of surprised I haven't ran into a shiny at this point. I don't know. Maybe I just need to. Maybe I just need to finish up, get on with get the 6-star raids unlocked, and then move on to the DLC stuff. Or just move on to DLC stuff in general, because I have now since found out that there's just a thing that you can buy for BP that gives you the 1-star meal power for shinies. And the odds don't change that much. Man, that lens flare's crazy. I'll give it like 3 more runs. Oop. What up, Magikarp? Anything? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I got 2 more runs before I just go ahead and do one final Ura and just kill the outbreak, but see if I do get him. Hope I don't have to put the kibosh on it, but if I have to, I have to. Shiny, shiny. No, I'm not seeing any shinies. It was unfortunate. Okay. Well, one final attempt before I just kill all these Magikarp. Didn't want to shine for me. Okay, I see how it is, Magikarp. All these new Magikarp spawning and still nothing. Nothing. That is unfortunate. Alright, I guess as soon as it says that this raid's over, we are going right back to post-game wrap-up. Because we're side questing from the side quest today. There it is. Alright. I don't know why I keep opening the Pokédex. So I have... I really need to redo my picture, because it's way back from when I had space buttons on my character. You know what? Change photo. Yeah, let's take a note by... Okay. Oh, I've battled 17 shiny Pokemon. That's a lot. I don't have 17 shiny Pokemon. That's really unfortunate. I've probably taken out some shinies and not even known. Don't like knowing that fact. Okay, back to this. Look at that weasel. Oh. We sure are taking a new one here today. You know what, my boy Crabrawler. Oh, that Marini's just looking at me. Oh. Bird. No, I don't like that. Oh, no, that's gotta be Weasel. Bro's just standing there. I'll stand. I want to get it. I want to get one where he's surprised. That was the worst picture I could have taken. Hey. One luck. So, I don't actually have much of the DLC Pokedexes done. I can definitely help you with what you need. At least try to. Just go ahead and send in chat what you got or what you need, and I can try to help you. Yeah, I guess I'll just... No. I'll do... that. There we go. I'm a weasel now. So we got Artisan. We got 1, 2, 3. Oh. 5, 6. So I still have 6 of the Dirt battles to do. Yeah, because I knew I did him. I will also say I don't have any, or like I haven't even started the Indigo disc, so I wouldn't be able to help you with those ones unless I have them in home. In which case, if I have them in home, I can just bring them into my game and help you out there. I guess while they're doing what they are doing, I'm gonna go continue to progress with some of these gym battles. Alright. Only 5 more after this one. Lilligant is probably one of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon that I have still yet to use. I was a Pokemon Black guy when I was a kid, so I just couldn't use them. And I didn't even decide to use Lilligant when I got a Hisui form. Unfortunate. Probably use it in this time around in Legends Arceus. Whenever we get around to that on stream. Arboliva is probably one of the bigger disappointments out of more modern Pokemon games for me. It's not that I really dislike it, it's just I really thought it would be more in line with Smoliv and Dolliv. That it was a little disappointing when we actually got to see what the final evolution is. Oh, I forgot you were Sturdy. I always forget about Sturdy. Alright, now let's go do that to the bug-type gym leader. I have a feeling it's going to go the exact same way. Oh, and the Ice-type gym leader. You know what? Go do the Ice-type one real quick. Because that is not going to take long. And Skeledirge is just simply the best starter for this game. Typing wise, because it just does so much for all of the gym leaders. You have a bug, a grass, an ice, and a ghost type gym leader. It counters half of the gyms. Oh, and Psychic. It counters 5 of the gyms. Which is wild to me. Not to mention, by the time you get to Psychic, Ghost, or the Psychic and the Ghost gyms, you're gonna be a Skeledirge more than likely. At least probably if you're doing a regular run and not a Nuzlocke. Because I know the level requirements for, or the level caps for Nuzlocke in this game are a little wonky. I don't know if I would ever consider Nuzlocking this game with all the stuff that would go into it. The logistical stuff. Take up this part. As if all of my team wasn't already overleveled. Oh no, pressure. That's one more trigger. Alright. On to the next one. I'm guessing I'm already here. Probably Terra for this one, just so I lose my weakness. Probably Terra, Torch Song to get the special attack, and then just sweep the rest with Shadow Ball. Not that I really need to be thinking about these fights that much, because they are still pretty easy, but doesn't hurt to think a little bit. I don't know why I didn't use Koraidon. All right. Yeah, one lock two. Whenever you want to send over those Pokemon that you need so that I can check and see if I have them, just let me know. And I will check on that stuff then. I got absolutely no problems helping out. Forgot that this is a double battle. Well, let's do that on that'll mimic you before Hattering perishes. Straight up cannot see Mimikyu over Hattering. It's kind of funny. Oh, Mimikyu lived. Man. Do you not just have a ghost hit? It's kind of wild. Your character. Toxtress is such a cool Pokemon from Gen 8. Just a shame that it's 4 times weak to ground. Pokemon like this are why Terra was decided to be a gimmick. It's such a cool gimmick that I really hope stays around. But also, Megas are a thing, and I really like Megas. If I could take one over the other, I'd take Megas, but I really like... Terra is probably the... Not even probably. Terra is the better of the 2 gimmicks, but I just like Megas. All right. Did it again. Oh, wait. Hold on. already have... Yeah, I have the... It's completed, so why is it giving me a marker on one of the base Pokemon? Oh, okay. I don't know why it was. I want to save the best for last with my boy Larry. And honestly, I just can't wait for more Pokemon. It's the thing that I have liked solidly for the longest amount of time. I just really like Pokemon. That's what I'm coming to realize the more I play Pokemon. No matter what, I always get excited for a new Pokemon game. Without fail. I mean, hell, I already have Legend ZA pre-ordered on an Australian account so that I can get it early. I like Pokemon. I always have. I've played every single Pokemon game at this point, including the spin-offs. Except some of those later Mystery Dungeon games. Some of those I haven't played. I know I haven't played Super Mystery Dungeon, and I didn't finish Gates to Infinity. But the rest of them I played and beaten. Mystery Dungeon was actually the first Pokemon game I ever owned myself. Because my dad didn't realize that I wanted, like, a Pokemon Sapphire or Pokemon Ruby. Which I don't even think were the newest games at that point. But they were just... It was the games that were around because I ended up buying myself Pokemon Sapphire when I had money. Because the GBA was my first actual console. Wish I bought Fire Red and Leaf Green, or Fire Red or Leaf Green, but I got Sapphire. And I still like the game. Hoenn's just not my favorite region anymore. Hoenn and Sinnoh, which were some of my favorites growing up, I'm just not the biggest fan of anymore. Which is unfortunate. But my tastes have refined, you know, Gen 5 man. Like Gen 5, I like Gen 2, I like Gen 7. I got some controversial takes over here. Hell, I like Gen 1. So I don't think there's a single gay or a single person. I was gonna say gamer, but not gamer. A single person who plays Pokemon that would say that Gen 1 isn't at least top 5. It might not be everyone's favorite, and it's not even my favorite. But Gen 1 is just fun. It's the classic Pokemon experience. Oh, yeah. That's another controversial take for this stream. That I'm not the biggest fan of Gen 3 or Gen 4. I want to replay through Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because I haven't replayed those in years, since they came out. But I just replayed Emerald. Technically replayed it. But I played Emerald Sea Glass as a Nuzlocke, and I really liked that game. It was fun having all generations of Pokemon. But it just reminded me of why I do actually like Hoenn. Honestly, what it is it reminded me why I don't think there's a single Pokemon game that I actively dislike, at least out of like the mainline games, besides maybe not Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but besides maybe Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. But there are so many things about that game that I do like that I don't know if I can say that I dislike it. It would probably be my solidly my least favorites, with maybe Kalos coming next, which is very unfortunate to say because I do like Kalos, but it's just not great. But I really like how smart the AI is in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I really like a lot about that game, but it is so lazily made. Ilka did not do a great job with that game. And I mean, I like the new Underground. I like that we still get the Platinum Pokemon. I like a lot about it. But man, it is just not like a Pokemon remake that we've come to expect. Like, if we're getting a Pokemon remake, I expect an Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I expect a Heart Gold Soul Silver. I don't expect that. Which, if they ever remake Gen 5 proper, I don't just want Gen 5 again. I want Gen 5, but in Gen 10, whenever they do it. But that might be a little far off now with Legends ZA. That's not even me complaining about Legends ZA, because I'm really excited for that game. I'm really excited for Kalos to get a new coat of paint, because I like Kalos as an idea, and just because I have so many fond memories in X and Y. But it's just hard to go back and play those games. They're definitely not my favorite, I'll put it that way. If we're excluding remakes, Gen 6 is my least favorite generation. Hell, even if we are including remakes, Gen 7 or Gen 6 is probably my least favorite because nowadays at least, I'm not the biggest fan of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but I also haven't replayed them. So I'm not gonna, I'll cut them a little bit of slack. Which is, honestly, it's kind of funny because the only games with Mega Evolution in the main story are two of my least favorite games. I don't know. I have such good memories with those two games, so I don't know why I hold them in so much contempt. Mr. President shouldn't die. I just remember X and Y being way too easy. And I don't remember why I didn't like, or at least more modernly don't like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because I liked them when they came out. So I don't know. I'll have to replay them on stream so that we can see why I don't like them and get down to the bottom of it. That'd be a fun little series, going back and revisiting older Pokemon games. Just for fun, just to play them. I could do Nuzlocke in them too, that would be fun. Alright, and we got one more fight before we have to do the league thing. And it's my boy Larry. So we're switching back over to Big Guy. Larry's probably my favorite gym leader in this game. He's such a great idea. Gym leader and Elite Four member. He is both. Final gym leader time. Glad I'm finally finishing up my save file on here. I beat the game and I just kind of called it good. So streaming it gives me an excuse to play more Pokemon, which I'm honestly never gonna say no to. Love playing Pokemon. And we're about to see a Big Guy sweep as opposed to a Mr. President sweep. And Gen 7 had such good Pokemon. I miss a lot of them. Komala's not one of those, but Komala reminds me of a lot of good Pokemon from Gen 7. Hello, America Bird. Biggest debate of our life was thinking that Dunsparce would get an actual legitimate evolution that wasn't just making him more of a joke. So yeah, I guess I'm Terra. Larry is done. Oh, La Primera. And now we have the champion tournament or whatever it's called. Do I have 7-star raids yet? Or 7-star, 6-star raids yet? Because I don't know if I'm gonna go do that if I have my 6-star raids. Oh, there's a bunch of 5-star ones. I don't need any of you guys, if I remember correctly. Oh, let me just go do it. Not like it's gonna take that much time out of my day. Oh! I get to do this now, yay. Sorry, I had to lock in and read some stuff real quick. I want to read all the DLC stuff still. However, the main story that I've already, or the post-game and main story that I've already read, straight to the end. Oh, I should rest. What up, Nimona? Forgot about the base game characters for a second. Down to the entrance hall. And that's the turn. No. To Nimona in the entrance hall, correction. Oh yeah, because I gotta talk to him for it. All right. Let's see who we're fighting first. Actually, I'm kind of curious about that. I do remember really liking this tournament. At least conceptually. Ah, Arvin. Sorry, Arvin, I'm gonna whoop you. Ain't no way that you're making it past me. Snipe to switch. Oh wait, I have a shiny one of these guys. I forgot about that. Found a full-on shiny one. Maybe Maybe I have found 17 shinies in this and I just don't remember. My shiny luck has been pretty good this time around, other than the obvious with me not getting any with most of the raids I've done so far on stream. Yeah, I didn't think that'd take down Garganacl. But it's gonna miss Levy's pet shop, so I wanted to keep using them. Was one of my favorite Pokemon during the main story. I forgot Cloyster's physically bulky. Oh, burn time. And the Scarlet can handle you. And Marble Stuff. Which I imagine a Flower Trick will probably do him in anyway. Arven's storyline in this game is probably my favorite out of all of them. And just seeing Mabelstiff actually able to battle again, so heartwarming. Honestly, this game's story is just so much fun. It's one of the better Pokemon stories we've gotten as of late. And by that I mean, probably the best Pokemon story we've legitimately gotten since Black and White. Considering Black and White 2's story isn't, like, that great. It's just a classic Pokemon story at that point. The main thing that helps that one is that it's a sequel. So you're playing with characters that you already know. Alright, that's the first round. Just wish that battle didn't take so long. Oh! Well, that's where those ugly-ass hexagon glasses came from. Good to know. I didn't realize they were his, and I was dogging on them. Oh, that's perfect. Wild. Wild business right there. Don't know how to get into Atlantis. That's not a smart idea. Let's go. Let's go big dog over here. Done. Dunzo. Mudsdale. You know what? We haven't seen Beach Boy yet in the tournament. Let's bring out Beach Boy. Even if I think Masquerada definitely better than 2. Always crit. Oh, that's fine. I didn't even need to crit anyway. Once it'll just pass away. And slow grow. Yeah, this time we'll go. Yeah, Scarlet again. Back into big guy. Pokemon? Yeah. Fallout would seem kind of weird to be Terra. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just don't think Swalot's really anyone's favorite Pokemon. But if Swalot is your favorite Pokemon, that's also cool. I got no problems with Swalot. Scarlet just kind of seems like a filler Pokemon. Not gonna lie. It is one of the most Gen 3 Pokemon there is. Not that it's a good Gen 3 Pokemon, but it is just a real Gen 3 design. Just look at that in Wishcash and you'll know, oh, those are Gen 3 designs. And I like both of those Pokemon. To varying amounts. Alright. There's that one. At least I'm getting a ton of money. I just wish I put the amulet coin on someone. Endra. And I know the final one is another fight with Nimona, because that one's scripted in this one. I don't know if the rest of it's scripted, but I just know Nimona is at the end. And if she isn't, I will legitimately be surprised. I guess I can try to take down Phalanx with just my boy. Oh, Phalanx would have died if I hit EQ. Should have just done that. Oh well, you'll live and you'll learn. Not a major regret anyway. Not like the outcome changed at all. I have not used Cinderella this entire time, so let's use Cinderella. I realized this time around that I honestly didn't use a lot of Pokemon I did like from Sword and Shield. So that's why I have 3 Sword and Shield mons that I actually really like, along with the 3 Aldean Pokemon that I did end up using. Because I just really wanted to try out some new Pokemon to me, at least. And I don't regret it. I liked all of them. Hatterene was probably the worst out of all of them, but boy, bulky Psychic Fairy type is fun. Oh, you're just a fighting type trainer? Oh, you totally are. But this is gonna maybe be the water type Tauros. I mean, there's 3 of them, so it could just be the pure fighting type. Which I was tempted to use the first time around. But then I realized I was gonna use big guy. Water type. Alright. Take him out. Cham. Yeah, Scarlet is just way too powerful with a 70 base power crit hit move that I believe has priority as well. Surprised Meowscarada hasn't had a ton of competitive success from what I remember. I could just be talking out of my ass right now, but if I remember correctly, Meowscarada hasn't had a ton of competitive success. Well, one more and Hariyama's Dunzo. But Meowscarada's probably, yeah, one close combat's probably enough for Meowscarada. Yeah, valiant effort, valiant effort. Bringing my boy Pet Shop to finish up the job. Alright, one more fight. And then we can play more of the DLC next time. So I'm probably calling it after finishing up with this. It was a fun stream. We did a little bit of shiny hunting. Didn't get a shiny, unfortunately. But we did, at the very least, get the post-game wrapped up. Oh. Huh. I can't remember if that was the scripted thing or not. I don't know if you're still in here, One Lock 2. No, you're not. That's unfortunate. If you were, I was gonna bring up the, well, I'm still gonna bring up the giveaway again. Don't forget about there is a giveaway that is going live, it's already live. All you gotta do is post in the comments of, I believe, my second VOD 2, on my YouTube channel, or post here if you want to be entered into the giveaway to win. And yeah, that will be drawing, I want to say the 20, maybe it's the 1st of October. I think it might be the 1st of October that that's drawing now. I just know I said it was a week from the posting of my VOD. And then I'm gonna post a short of me getting Noctowl and have all that information there as well. Because the short's what's actually gonna have a decent amount of people go in there and probably enter. was a bit longer of a stream than I wanted to do because it still almost crossed the 2-hour mark somehow. Felt like I wasn't moving slow through this stuff, but I've also just been having a blast talking with you guys. Conversation has just been flowing today because I've just been giving so many of my hot takes. And I will probably be back Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, all for streams. No promises, but I might have 5 consecutive days of streams. So, if you guys want to tune in, I'll be here. And so will these guys. Okay, one more. I don't remember what Tara's her asing to. I think it's rock. So probably just Shadow Ball. I have 2 special attack buffs, so it's gonna kill him anyway. I'm not worried about that. And there we are. That is Scarlet and Violet post-game done. Maybe it's just raining so much today. A little upset I didn't fight Nimona, to be completely honest. Wanted to see her team one more time. Oh well. And I think next time on stream we will finish up. We'll finish up the teal mask. I'll just make that the main thing. Sporty cat. Pokemon. Huh. And then after that, I'm probably just going to do a marathon through all of the Indigo Disc. Sometime this weekend and or early next week. I think a marathon through that stuff sounds like fun. There we are. There's my 6-star raids. You know what? We might even take on one of the raids. No. Oh. Strange. Yeah, there we are. Well, none of them are 6-star, but go ahead and hit random. Hopefully it's a 6-star. If not, I'll probably do this Duraludon one. Yeah, no, I'm gonna abandon. Yeah, let's take on Duraludon. Hopefully it lets me in. Has been here for a minute. No, it's not gonna let me in. Unfortunate. Means I'm probably gonna wait for new postings. Oh, it doesn't have to take that long. Come on. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. That just means we're gonna have to sit through it again. Hey, there's the new postings. Now we can finally get a raid. Whenever it disconnects me. There we go. Let's go, Flygon. Oh, brother. Not again. Okay. Yeah, they have Kyogres, so I'm gonna... I'll do that boy. I feel like I'm going into this raid a little underpowered. I'm not gonna lie to you guys right now. What up, Flygon? Love Flygon. Oh, there's a shiny Kyogre. Wonder where they got that from. There we go, I can finally do something. Oh, I did a decent amount. Unless that was one of the Kyogre's water spout, and not just mine. We haven't even used 3 moves yet. Okay, there goes Beach Boy. Yeah, I got cooked. And they got legendaries. Come on, Beach Boy. We got this. We're not gonna get cooked again. That might be a lie. Come on, Beach Boy, you just gotta get one more attack in. I don't think that you're living. Oh, no, you are, because he flamethrowered again. Okay. Terra. Come on, Beach Boy. You're strong. You got this. Put in the work with these boys next to you. That's all you needed. All you needed was to get that shield down. And now the Kyogres can finish the job again. And the Ogerpon, because that's going to respawn here shortly. Yep. I figured that's exactly how that was gonna go. The second the shield is down, the Kyogres were gonna just shred through this guy. And there we go. We got a Flygon. And we didn't get it. Unfortunate. No Urban Mystica. Oh well. I think I am going to call it there, however. Did a fair amount today. Got through post-game. Completed our first raid on stream. That's big compared to the first raid we ended up doing. And yeah, getting ready for Teal Mask wrap-up and starting the Indigo Disc finally. It's almost like I've been talking about it for streams on end. It's the fourth stream I've talked about it. All right. This has been our stream for tonight. Hope you guys had a fun time. And I will catch you later. Peace.